Let's bring in, let's chat real quick before we get started. It is a little bit spicy. Let's just make sure we're hydrating throughout. We're gonna test, so you can't cheat the numbers. We'll work down a little bit. We'll start a little bit faster and we'll work down a little bit harder than we have. Again, like the line, we're continuing to kind of find it and we're not going past it though. Let's just be smart. We'll probably go 2 groups. The goal is 15 to 16 probably. I don't think we need to go more just because we're gonna work down pretty hard. Don't be way over the edge early. Like we should be pretty smooth through 10 really, and then we can start inching down, okay? I think we said it's about 4-second difference. Is that about right? 3-4 second difference on the up and down. So account for that, okay? Don't get obsessed with numbers, but I'm guessing we'll start at like 15 and we'll end at like 55 or something like that. All right, let's start warming up. We'll meet you over there. If you got shoes, throw them in the van. Yeah, so we're in paradise. So the mountains in the background, dirt road. This dirt road goes about a mile. We're gonna be doing K repeats out here. A little spicy out, but good vibes. Everybody looks good right now for the camera. See about 14 in. The workout is changed a little bit. Originally we were planning on doing 20 by a K on a minute rest, but we've just gotten a really good block of strength in, and I think trying to let them turn it down a little bit toward the end. So through like 12 we'll be very controlled and at threshold or below, and then the last 5 or so we'll kind of let them turn over and move a little bit, and hopefully get just a little bit over 2.5 millimoles. Remember your number. 2 1 2 1 2 1 1 1 1 2 2 1 1 2 2 2 2 1. I mean, the guys have done this now. This isn't the first time doing this workout or doing threshold, I guess. So they're starting to kind of learn our system a little bit better and manage efforts a little bit better. Yeah. We're gonna be conservative early. I know it's a little bit hot out. The main thing is we want the volume and we want to be able to drop down. So don't get out super aggressive and then tell me you're pulling at 12, because I'm gonna say like, yeah. I won't say it. Finish up with strides and get going. You don't need many. I mean, 2 is fine. This is just, we're not starting that fast. It's that threshold. That's a little things, It's that time of year. Hopefully we don't overcook today. Okay, you know what group you're in, 1 or 2. Start there. We're gonna keep them pretty conservative early. It is a little bit spicy and we wanna be able to, 1, get the volume in. That's a big part of it. And 2, be able to drop down. You can't do either of those things if you're measuring high early, okay? So, 15, 16 on the way out, and then we'll, 12, 14, 11, 13. You get what I'm saying? Just kind of keep dropping down. And then watch this guy. Savage, absolutely savage. Some of you guys will be going back in that. I don't think we need to get under, like we definitely shouldn't be under 310 before 10, okay? Now by 10 we should be at 310 though, and then we'll start dropping. Yeah, let's stick with this side of the road. I think this side's less rutted. You get what I'm saying? But we'll stay same side each time. That way, we're balancing the hips with the crown on the road. Okay. On you guys. Every 200 is marked, so our splits we shouldn't be too aggressive. All right. Here we go. What was that? Not a second more, 1 minute, not a second more. You know, if we're struggling early, it's not the rest, it's the pace, right? Okay. You know, this is the hard part of our sport is, you know, you gotta get points and race well early in the season, but you still wanna be alive by the end of the year. And so, you know, for us, I just think we're gonna train through a lot of stuff, and we'll go into, you know, a couple meets earlier in the year pretty heavy, and maybe not have, everybody thinks, you know, when you don't do VO2 or whatever, you lack like speed. It's like, first of all, you don't need speed cross country, but what it does affect is kind of like that last mile of the race. You'll fall apart a little bit more, not because you're not aerobically fit, because you just haven't moved your legs at that pace for that volume yet. And we'll have a little bit of that early in the year, and we'll be fine. We'll put the VO2 and some of that turnover stuff in at the right time of year, so we're ready to roll when it matters, as opposed to right now.
What was their split for the first one?
14, but the way out is it's about 4 seconds slower than the way back, because it's uphill, so like the equivalent of 10 dirt roads. That's starting a bit aggressive. We just have to monitor it for a while. Yeah, it's gonna be a bit spicy. Getting some vitamin D though. Our heart rates will be a little bit higher just with the temperature. But if we have to adjust the pace, it's okay. It's okay. The numbers, when we take your blood, won't lie. I think this side of caution, 15 is fine. What was that?
315.
I'd rather all of us be a little conservative early. It's okay. See how these little things start compiling? It's like, just get base hits, get base hits. Don't be doing special shit.
Carlson's been talking a lot about just base hits. We don't need to hit home runs right now, and so that's kind of the mentality. And you know, days like today are those base hits. It doesn't need to be flashy, it doesn't need to be special. It's threshold, it's not anything fast, but if we can stack a lot of those together, I think we're going to be looking pretty good there towards the end of the season. The culture we've got here at Colorado is something special and something that I don't think is really anywhere else. And we've got a great group of guys that support each other and encourage each other. You know, we all have good days and bad days, and so we're here to pick up the pieces and be there for each other each and every day. And I think that goes a long ways because, you know, at the end of the day, it's more than just running. We're all human beings, and so we want to make sure that, you know, not just physically but mentally we're all in the right space. And I think, you know, we're all helping each other in that way, and I think it just brings us closer together, and we're definitely a better team because of that.
After today's session, we really need to do a good job of slant boarding. That dirt, how it's just dry right now and you're slipping a little, our calves are going to get tight, and we just got to really make sure we get them right after this, okay? That's Grady. Grady. Good tested. Exactly. I think they're all fine. I think they're all fine. I think it's more the heat they're worried about. Watch this car. Let's keep inching down. We're pretty low. Let's keep moving. You guys can keep inching down too. But gradually, you know, it doesn't mean go hammer. Yeah, I mean, a little bit of it is for you as a coach to have a data set, but you know, a lot of it too is honestly to put them in check. You know, I feel like I could have a pretty good reading without it, to be honest, on how hard people are pressing or if they're over. But you know, guys have egos, and everybody thinks, you know, they can handle a little bit more than they maybe should sometimes. So I think that just keeps people in check in a good way, because like you can't fake science. So yeah, I think it's really good data feedback for them too, to to understand the effort and what that should look like, and be able to, I mean, it's a long season and we're doing some pretty big volume workouts that
Freshman, how we doing?
that can really add up if you go over the edge, but if we hit them right, I think we can benefit a lot from them.
I mean, yeah, so the season is pretty long, so, we're doing lactic tests to kind of help us not to be with the right person or where you want to be. It's just kind of to show you want to be that lactate test where at the end of the season where you don't want to be burnt out. So it's just the whole point of the lactate test is to kind of get you in the right intervals with the right guys doing the right time for you.
Just keep inching down, but by 8, we're probably at 10, okay? Just keep inching down. We'd like to get some, like, in the next 4 reps, we probably want to be like 1 high, 2 low, probably. Isaiah and Ethan, let's test. They know, they'll come to you. All right, go get tested, you two. 311. 311 at 8, so we'll see here if we're going down too early. What was that? Okay, stay steady, I think, 13, 14, and then 10, okay? Just keep inching down, slowly inch down.
5, 3, 2.
All of us have been doing a better job of, doing those little things, getting better sleep. I think this summer especially, the guys that I live with, and I'm sure the guys on the other team, we were really focused on making sure we're getting 8 or 9 hours at least every night. And, guys with higher mileage trying to get a little bit more sleep than that. But, and then, stretching, post-run, getting the slant board. Carlson loves the slant board, can't have Achilles issues like I did last year. And just making sure we're on top of that. And, not slacking off. It's a huge part of what we're doing, and I think we're doing a great job of it.
14, that's fine. Okay, 10 now, all right? I think at least 10, probably. Does that sound right? Okay, we start inching down. What was that? Oh, good. Yeah, that's fine.
It's been great. We've got some new guys, new faces on the block, and it's been fun, including them, and just forming that culture and trying to stay true to who we are as Buffs. And it's been a fun adjustment, a hard adjustment for sure, but I think we're starting to see the fruits of our labor, and I think it's going to be a good season, and I'm excited to see how we stack up against everybody else in the NCAA.
Get Grady and Simon, and then we'll just rotate between Grady and Simon and the other two. Isaiah and Ethan. We'll just keep rotating between those two. Grady, Simon, get tested. Simon, if you're under 2, you and Isaiah get going. Yeah, don't cheat the rest. What was he? You're good, you're good. What was Grady? Where's breathing sounds right? Yeah, I think after 10 we'll separate them. We're gonna just have to. They're just on another level. Okay. This group might break up a little bit after 10, and that's okay. But it's gotta be the right stuff, Remember what I talk about? It's like, you go over there, you're not impressing me. But you gotta hit it right. We definitely want people to finish over 2.5, but how are people doing? Yeah, it's high, I know. Let's keep inching down. What was that? Okay, 309, 310, this is 10, right? Yep. And then after 10, what? Yeah, after 12, I'm gonna let you two loose. Anybody else that thinks there's a sub 1330 guy can go with those two after 12, okay? But otherwise, we'll have a second pack.
D1 to D2 is a little different transition. You know, at D1, I feel like you're kind of at that next level, and training with these guys, I can see the difference. A lot of these guys hold themselves accountable, and you're kind of training with these guys that want to be at that next level rather than at D1. You're just kind of finding 1 to 2 person to train with, and so yeah.
It's gonna be Isaiah and Ethan. And then if we have time after, Chris Cherry, but go, 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 get tested. God, Isaiah's a freak. I haven't, like, his numbers don't get up. He's a freaking machine. We'll let him go after these 2. Did it read? No.
Honestly, the biggest thing about transitioning to college, you just need to learn to be patient and take baby steps. Like, you're not going to come in and immediately be the best guy in NCAA. Like, it's not all going to be linear. You got to be patient. Small steps.
Yeah, you just got to take the little things and having the confidence. And I think these workouts help us have the confidence that we need. And obviously we have a good coach, and he thinks highly of us, and I think that that's gonna, play out in the future.
Woo! We're starting to move now. Did I read that right? You're late? Yeah, okay. All right, good. If you test under 2, you and Isaiah go. Okay. After this, I think Drew, Grady, Ethan, Jake, Dean, you stay together. Let the other guys go a little bit, okay? And if anybody wants to stay with them, that's fine too. You gotta read the right numbers, okay? There's no ego here. We'll test Simon and Grady, and then I'm gonna break it into 2 groups and let the dogs go a little. All right, test, test, test. We good? Okay, that first group's gonna split into 2, okay? Let's be smart here. Just because you're splitting on the front doesn't mean you gotta go hammer train. It's inch down, it's inch down, it's inch down. That was 12, we still got some to go. Okay, yeah. I called the groups right. This front, keep rolling. Grady, you stay with them. Yeah, no faster than what we just ran, okay? Separate groups. This is great. Don't press for it. Let the numbers level a little bit, and then the last 2 we can keep going. These numbers aren't to make us feel good or bad. It's to be accurate, it's about training. Great job. Great. You guys look good. Just know if you spike it, I'm bumping you back. Test Cole and Monty. Cole and Monty on this one, and then Isaiah and Kaladi on the last. I want to see if they're going too hard and I need to bump them back. If they're not, then shit, we might be pretty good, but. Get tested. What was that? What was that? Okay. Both of you 2 bump back. Let those two get crazy. Watch this car. Watch that car. Watch that car. Watch that car. You don't need a rip. We don't need a rip. Just keep doing your thing. Yeah, I think we finally got you over now. I can hear it.
I'm under 3.
Yeah, I can hear it now. That'll be the highest you've ever read, though.
Yeah.
Your readings are just abnormally low. So that'll be kind of a good data set. What was that?
2.
Okay, good job, guys. You don't have to get fancy. Yeah, you don't have to get fancy on this. I mean, anything. You 2 get tested after this. I just want to see those numbers. Okay, last one. We'll roll a little bit, but don't be stupid. Good. Everybody sounds good. Keep the foot pattern the same. Don't press for it. You guys look great. Test right away. I don't want you to let it come down. Test these two. Okay, get tested, boys.
Come under 3, I'll be impressed.
Good, good, good. Grab some water. Big boy shit. Good. How's it feel?
2.8.
Great.
I think it feels better now.
Good day.
What did you get? 4.4.
What did Claudia test? He sounded better than Isaiah though. It just hits quick, you know. I think you were fine probably until this last one. It's okay. But that's what we wanted. We wanted to bump over the last one or two. Bring your trainers over here. Switch them out over here. Great session. We're starting to get there. I think we might have some dogs. Let's cool down. Let's hydrate well. We've got strength still. We got post run still. Like, I know everybody likes this part. You know, 2 hours of the day, 22 hours of the day. These 22 hours matter just as much as these two, okay? So strength, post run, let's hydrate and fuel and take care of our bodies and recover from this so we can keep it rolling. This was a really good day. All right.